This is the second part of a roleplay multiplayer series of Game of Thrones for CK3 as House Arryn. Despite facing overwhelming odds and coming close to victory, our armies fell. I attempted to hold off the enemy and allow Eddard and Robert to retreat to the bloody gates of the Vale. But like them, I was surrounded and clapped in chains. We have lost, and the Seven alone know what the cruel fate the Mad King has in store for us.
You who have betrayed me and risen up against your rightful king. You are lucky that you are not already dead. Simple men and weak mortals cannot possibly fight a dragon. For your hubris, you, Lord Robert of the Stormlands, you puny stag, you will be executed in the ways of traitors of past. You will be forced to consume wildfire.
It will be a better death than your son got, bumbling like a coward under my hammer.
You pay for what you did to my son. But you are lucky because I will not kill your entire house, just your direct family and you.
You intend to have no trial then? Are the laws of men worth nothing in this court?
You had your trial. Trial by combat. Now be quiet, Kerr.
As Master of Law for the Seven Kingdoms, I represent to you my king, the captured Lord Paramount that have rebelled against you. We will present for you this trial, and whereby you will decide the fates of these traitors. And as king, by the laws of the gods, decide the fate of this realm.
I gave you an order and you ignored it and dared to rise up against me.
There was no honor in what you decreed, no honor to kill those I view as closer to my children than any.
King! I give the laws. I decide what is honorable.
Is this true? You all choose to follow? Rhaegar is dead. You are nothing but a madman in a court.
My
Fear is all you have.
Of this man before me.
He's dead by his own actions.
My lord, your highness, I wish to ask that we may be pardon Eddard Stark. He has done nothing wrong apart from answer a marriage alliance.
I have not yet decided on what Eddard Stark's fate will be. But the Baratheon brat is dead. This I can assure you.
As Master of Laws,
Wait until I am finished with the first rebellious whoreson before we go to talking about others. Robert Baratheon, do you have anything left to say before I execute you and your family?
I have nothing, but your reign won't last.
This child, you cannot beat a dragon. Lord Paramount Jon Arryn, you stand accused of disobeying my direct orders and leading a rebellion against me. For your crimes, you will be banished to the wall, where you live out the rest of your days defending the rest of the kingdom, a kingdom that you betrayed. Do you have anything else to say before I sentence you?
The words of my house are high as honor. We served your family for hundreds of years. But you asked me to kill my worlds for nothing more than your tyrannical behavior. You killed my poor cousin for nothing more than seeking honor for Rhaegar's actions. How could I serve my word and my bond with such a tyrant on the Iron Throne? I stand by my decision and formally request to meet the same fate as Robert Baratheon.
You should be happy simply to obey my orders because I'm your king. I will not grant you the sweet release of death. I will let you go to the wall, where you will live out the rest of your days, knowing that you failed your king and country. My will be done.
You are not my king. You are not any man's king. You are a madman and should be nothing more. A common beggar on the street. There's no nobility in you.
Kingsguard, silence that cur. Lord Eddard Stark. I find myself conflicted about your punishment. On the one hand, I think it would be simple to send you to the wall or simply kill you for daring to rebel against me. But I find that one of your subjects is much more honorable and than yourself, and I wonder if perhaps I will simply take your titles and give them to him.
If you expect me to beg for my own life, you're very well mistaken. I resign myself to the fate of both Robert and my father and my brother at your mad tyrant hands.
You deserve death for rebelling, but perhaps you will not receive death if that's what you seek.
My lord, my king, if I may speak.
Who speaks? Come forward.
This is Lord Roose Bolton.
Lord Bolton, you did not respond favorably to my letters in the past, and you followed your traitorous lord in battle against me.
I did not follow him to battle. My armies have never clashed a sword with any of the Targaryens or Lannisters or anyone.
Can anyone confirm this?
I can. As one of the lead armies, I can confirm that I did not see his flayed man of a banner on the battlefield, Your Highness.
What I wish to offer is, I will happily rule the North in your stead, while the traitorous Lord Eddard Stark can fly his skin off my back, if you so wish.
Roose Bolton, you are a man of cunning, and I do appreciate men of cunning. If it is so that you did indeed not actually fight against me, I will agree to your request and give you the title of Lord Paramount of the North. I will be taking the entire domain from you, Lord Stark, and giving it to a more suitable leader, the Boltons.
Thank you, my king.
Might I speak, my lord, as master of ships on your small council?
Speak, Lord of Driftmark.
Is this how we reward traitors? Just because his armies might not march south doesn't mean that he still provided counsel for Lord Ned.
I had intended on having Lord Bolton betray the Starks, but the war started, and things got out of hand before we managed to agree on terms. I believe that Lord Bolton did indeed, in his heart, seek me as his lord and king.
Your word is final, my grace.
As for you, Lord Stark, I look forward to hearing your screams of pain when the Boltons flay your skin. My will be done!
There's still the question of the Tullys, your grace.
Indeed. Lord Paramount Hoster of the Riverlands. You, I confess, I do not know what to do with. I believe it would be simplest to banish you to the wall, but perhaps it would be more fun to make you consume wildfire, like your good friend Baratheon.
My lord, the Paramount of the Riverlands was called in by marriage. His daughter is the wife of the Paramount of the Vale. I would urge for a lighter punishment.
What
It
do
would be a
you
harsh
suggest?
punishment enough.
What do
But
you
his
suggest?
family should not be punished in the same way. I say that he be sent to the wall, whilst you, or a man of your own loyalty, will raise Lord Edmure to be a more agreeable Lord Paramount.
My lord, if you wish, I would like to, since I have been loyal to you till the end, I wish to offer that I should train his kid to be a loyal, and in time being, when he becomes of age, to realize that the Tullys will never rise up against you. If I am allowed to be a warden to him, I will help him.
I am not a tyrant. I can be merciful to my enemies. I will allow you to take the young Edmure Tully and make him a ward in your house. Lord Hoster, please take this as a warning. If you ever so much as think about baring your teeth at my hand again, you will suffer more than anyone else has suffered.
I have an alternative solution, Your Grace.
What?
Very few houses under the Lord Paramounts that rebelled chose to side with you. The very few brave lords that did, and I think we should. Instead, I do believe that the Tullys are not deserving of retribution, but they should lose their station as Lord Paramounts of the Riverlands, as they, regardless of marriage pacts, which Ned also acted on, they still rebelled nonetheless. So I believe that the Riverlands should go to a house that served you, like the Dairies or the Wents.
I believe that perhaps you both raise good points, and I am a merciful king. Edmure Tully will be fostered amongst the Tyrells, and the Lord Paramountcy of the Riverlands will go to the Harrenhalls.
A wise choice.
Very wise
Your
choice,
Highness.
Your Grace.
My will be done.
The Ironborn have attacked and raised Crown Land territory. Well, attacked and raised territories that now belong.
Seven, save me, man! I am in the middle of dispensing justice. This can wait for a council meeting.
I would say it would be wise just if we let the king finish adjudicating.
All listen to the king.
Now, we will disperse. Go back to your holdings. Lay down your arms. And any further claims or complaints can be brought up to my Master of Laws, and through him to me. I have spoken.
The king. Thank you.
Long live the king.
Thank you, King.
Long live the king.
Long live the king. Long live the king.
Long live the king.
The dragon shall rule Westeros forever.
Fuck. So Robert was burned to death, Eddard was tortured to death by Roose Bolton, and we're at the fucking wall, the only one left.
Yep.
Then the end, the Battle of Hammurabae, we lost the war, was fucking wild. Yep.